Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. We're on Silk Road for Battlefield 4, the most open map for armor and air. And if you're an armor player on this map, whether it's an LAV or tank, you have to worry about infantry and the other armor. But the most powerful thing that can really mess you up is that guy right there, the attack jet. We're going to talk about some thought process here to really help you survive the powerful strafes that they have in conjunction with APS. As you can see, I popped my APS. He used his primary cannon right there, the 30mm, and that augmented most of the damage I was going to take. Just with the 30mm, he can strafe you and kill you. Now, those first two kills are not typical. That is a typical strafe. A steeper angle, a top-down attack, and those are the tough ones to survive. So when these strafes start coming, it's important, once you get strafed, get a quick enough repair and get to cover or change position. Unfortunately, on Silk Road Rush defense, it's kind of hard once you get stuck in this little trough. The second thing we want to talk about is deepening or steepening their attack angle. So I see that he's kind of busy with the other attack jet. That buys me a couple seconds either to reposition or to repair. So in these top-down attacks, when the jet starts his approach, it's going to be very high in the sky, much like this one right there. My APS was down, so I better start repairing. So I want to drive into his attack because it makes that angle deeper. It also changes when he has to pull up. Obviously, the steeper the angle, the less he has to strafe, and the APS is up, time to pull back into his angle. So figure out what they're using. That's another thing that can help you. Is it laser-guided missile? If you start hearing that beeping noise, like something is coming, look up. See if it's coming from the attack jet. Go to third person, spin your angle around, see if you can pick it up, and try to keep track of that attack jet 24/7. So if it's laser-guided, if you pop APS too early, they're still going to hit you. If you pop APS too late, that is going to tear you up. And here's the key right there. I get a little help from our attack jet, is not popping that APS too soon when he's doing a strafe with just the primary, it's just 30mm. Because what happens is he might be tap firing, trying to bait you into using that APS. And by the time that APS wears off, he's point blank range and they're doing full damage and the mag dump is coming. Literally shred you, leave you with no health or just a couple hit points. You're really in trouble. You just need a law to hit you and whatnot. So there I am driving into the angle again, even though it's going out of bounds, to change when he has to pull up. The last thing you want to do is panic attack back up when being strafed by a jet. Of course, this is the most open map. What I always advise is seek cover the best you can. So if you're getting strafed, pull around a building, pull into a garage, drive into a building. A lot of these buildings in Battlefield are destructible. You'd be surprised how many walls you can knock down simply to get into a building. So this is as bad gets. Silk Road, open map, and an attack jet that's primarily kept ours down, so he's got nothing else to worry about than our two pieces of armor. And if he's using JDAM, the dumbfire bombs, just make sure you keep moving. Don't stand still. Don't let him get a good fix on you to put it right on top of your head. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick episode of how to survive a jet strafe in the worst conditions. As always, YouTubers, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them below. We'll see you soon.